Coolsville's not a state, it's a state of mind, man. These are poems from past lives of fools. Before I got cool and freed myself from my rules. Now the system has one player, Team Duel. Groovyman!
Negative ego. Negative ego is a hell of a lot like high sulfur coal. It can generate one hell of a lot of energy, but at one hell of a price to the surrounding environment and one hell of a price to the individual soul. Groovyman. Adam and Eve were naked pagans in the Garden of Eden till they got uptight, God-fearing, and fallen about what kind of fruit they'd eat. Groovyman. The happiest days of my life have been spent in altered states of mind that made me feel divine. But later, when I came down to earth, I realized the privation of reality had also made me blind. I left duality behind, but I was having such a damn good time tripping that I didn't mind. Groovyman. What's called Beautiful Dreams. Beautiful dreams, frustrated schemes, thwarted cosmic beams is nothing as beautiful as it seems. So I guess I can follow my heart, but I won't be too damn surprised or disappointed if the new age don't start. Even if the old Adam is a broken heart, he can learn from it and get more smart. Groovyman. What's called believing good. I like to believe in good. I wish the hell I could. Believe that life on this goddamn fucking planet ever be anything but a bloody battle between the whore and the hood. Groovyman. Poem's called Blew My Mind. To blow my mind, to leave the past behind, to show me that good karma is starting to unwind, to make me think happiness is something I can find. It's called booby prize. Being a poet is a booby prize. Being a poet, being a man with a broken heart, trying to get wise. Being a poet, being a man with a will toward love and truth, living in a world ruled by lies. Groovyman. Poem I'm gonna lay on you is called Come Out of My Shell. How in the hell can I come out of my shell when so much of external reality is hell? With Big Brother, crackheads, and the witch's spell. Spirits of wisdom, pray tell. Are there any beautiful dreams to my reason you can sell? Groovyman. Poem's called Cute Butt. She's got a cute butt. Cute tits too. I bet she wouldn't have to look real far to find a partner to screw. Groovyman. Poem I wrote at the Combine shooting a couple years ago called Don't Push a Nerd Too Far. Don't push a nerd too far, because the nerd and his buddy may have guns and ammo stashed in their car. A lot of nerds are goddamn sick and tired of being a perpetual laughingstock in a teenage war. Now, a lot of nerds figure they ain't got much to lose. It's only between suicide and homicide, and they gotta choose. And blowing away your tormentors is a damn quick way to get off to CBS Evening News. So all you cool papa kids, get off on giving nerds shit. Nerds bullets, you might get hit. You want to survive? I goddamn well suggest you quit Groovyman. What's called dreamers. Dreamers take one hell of a long time coming down to earth. Dreamers are always thinking heaven's right around the corner, getting ready to take birth. Otherwise, to a dreamer, life as it's lived seems like one long pain in the ass, with very little redeeming value or worth. Groovyman. What's called fallen world. We live in a fallen world where happiness tends to be an elusive pearl, where there's one hell of a bad track record for loving the girl. Groovyman. Go. Put my way on you. It's called Father's Day. I wrote it the first Father's Day. It came after my dad died. This is the first Father's Day for me since you've been gone. I honor your memory when I water the roses you planted in our lawn. You were alive. We never made too much Father's Days, but a mutual love was shown in many ways. You loved me more than I loved you. You had a bigger heart than I do, but I loved you all I could. When I think of you, I think of good. In my more optimistic days, I hope we get enlightened together. Dark clouds came up, our plans were destroyed by stormy weather. I appreciate all you've done. Love you, gave your only son. You were not only a great father, but a great friend. All I can say is goodbye. Love you. Somewhere in space and time, we'll meet again. Groovyman. On you called the gangland point of view. The gangland point of view is usually right. It's not a very joyous point of view, and it keeps you uptight. In life always has to be a fight. That of one another, we must be in fright. That over and over again, the darkness will overcome the light. What survives is goddamn fucking world. Not what's most beautiful and most true. That which can harness the collective might. Groovyman. What's called goodwill. I love and appreciate people who extend their goodwill. Folks who think their talents, their brains, their looks, or whatever justify being a psycho asshole. I've had my fill. Groovyman. What's called How a Hoe Do a Fool. How a hoe do a fool. It comes natural to them. They don't need any special classes or school. And having some lovesick idiot eating out of the palm of their hands makes a lot of women feel real cool. For creating heartbreak and havoc, Mother Nature gave them one hell of a goddamn tool. Groovyman. How to turn a god or goddess into a saint. Turn a god or goddess into a saint. First you castrate them so the decent folk don't faint. Then you paint over their realness with Catholic white paint. Then the stabbers to kill them gladly pray to them with no complaint. Now Jesus turned water to wine. He asked to dance and made love. Showed the thieves and whores how to be divine. Was the Catholic Church exist? It was only their future salvation. He had mine. According to Shakespeare, Joan of Arc was a wild lady, loved orgies in the park. The Catholic Church originally said her vision was fake. It burned her sweet ass to stake. 500 years later, they admitted they made a mistake. They canonized her a saint. tried her for sorcery and heresy. She said she was in contact with God. The priest laughed and put his torch in the stake, saying, "No, you ain't." They can't get rid of a rebel by killing. They pretend there's really a Catholic way of life these saints were fulfilling. But the Catholic Church is real cunning. They've got a lot of tricks. They created saints by moving cunts and dicks. In the near future, we have another Inquisition to save the world of lust and superstition. They probably kill all the rock stars with a dagger. And 500 years later, they canonize Saint Jagger, Groovyman. One's called Judeo-Christianity. Judeo-Christianity turned what was fluid into stone. It envisioned man all alone, facing the unknown. The light so short, it's barely alone. Trembling in fear, praying for his salvation to be shown. Groovyman. Poem's called The Kennedys. The Kennedys were handsome as hell. Even if they've been ugly as sin, they've still been very sought after men. Groovyman. Poem's called The Mafia and the Witches. Ancient battle on planet Earth going on between the Mafia and the witches, and poor devils caught in the crossfire, getting hell for both sides. I call unlucky son of a bitches Groovyman. Poems called Man. Man is a being in transition from an animal to a god. Man is an eternal spirit taking temporary residence in a fragile human body. Groovyman.